Welcome to the Asia Cup Series. It is an exciting championship designed to provide a cost-effective transition from karting to Formula Motorsports. We are about to meet a lot of young drivers along the way because the Asia Cup Series focuses on rookies who graduate from karting and start their journey towards becoming a Formula One driver. It is the final race weekend of the 2014 season and we've got 4 exciting races to determine who will be crowned champion right here at the Sepang International Circuit.
I'm Asuka Muratomi, car number 33. First time pole position Asia Cup Series, very happy. Now I hope I can win the race, number 1.
So Asuka starts on pole for the first time in his career. I'm now with the championship leader, Jake Parsons, who didn't have the best qualifying session.
Yeah, it didn't quite go to plan. Had a puncture in that session then, so lap 2, 3 it sort of kicked in and managed P6. But not an ideal start to the weekend, I guess. So first race will be exciting and championship's interesting now too.
Well, let's see how they performed when the lights went off in race 1.
Hi, I'm Jake Parsons. I started race 1 today off P6 and had a nice start. Got up into 4th for turn 1 and the guys in front were battling pretty hard, so I got a nice exit out of turn 2 and yeah, from there just sort of hit my points and work my way forwards.
I started P7. My start was very good. Into the first corner, battle is Jake. I started 3rd, and then first corner, and the first lap I fell down to like 4th, and then I was trailing them by a bit. But then they were fighting in the front, so I stayed behind, trying to not get myself involved in the fight. And I see they're already fighting really hard. Final lap, Asuka made mistake. I overtaked Asuka. Someone got passed and then they moved out of line, and the car is really like going sideways and stuff, so then I passed it then.
The thing about lap 6, it was Daniel in first and I was in second with a couple of car length gap between us, and yeah, it was going well. Like I was happy with the pace, and then it looked like, unfortunately for Daniel, he had a mechanical issue at some point, so he pulled off to the side.
Pretty disappointing start to my weekend. In race 1, I managed to pull a pretty big lead at the start, but halfway during the race, my engine died on me and I had no choice but to pull over on the side and hand over my lead to Jake.
It was a kind of a lucky race for me. Daniel Woodruff, I think, pulled out, so then I moved from 3rd to 2nd automatically.
And from there it was just about trying to be consistent and maintain the lead, so really happy to have done the job, and it's a great way to end the championship with a win, so I'm really happy.
I was happy with it because I've never really finished anywhere higher than 3rd, but this time I got 2nd, so I was happy about that. I finished 3rd race. I'm really happy. The next race will be better. Oh, congratulations, you really passed. Congratulations, Jake. Jake is very fast.
So Jake Parsons adds another win to his name to become the 2014 Asia Cup Series champion. Asuka Muratomi just misses out on the podium as Nikita Mazepin takes 6th in his Asia Cup Series debut. And there was just enough time to celebrate before the start of round 2.
I started race 2 off pole position, went into the first corner and took a rather defensive line and came out of it pretty well.
In race 2, I started in P2, and in the opening lap on the first corner, I tried to make a move on Jake around the outside. I managed to get him into turn 2, but I made a mistake with the gears coming out and we managed to get a better drive.
Up into turn 4 from there, the pack was behind me and I could see the rain starting to come down. The race sort of played out, I was leading it and Daniel was really close behind.
So Michael and Nikki was fighting pretty hard at one point, and I was behind them. I reckon they didn't see me or something, and they were both worried about each other. And then I just went through them into turn 1. So that was kind of a lucky one too.
the rain really picked up on the half of the track. It was really, really wet. The other side of the track was bone dry. And I think there was an incident with a couple cars. I saw some cars on and off the track, which caused the safety car to come out.
And I sort of half expected a safety car at some point just because it was getting really treacherous in that area.
When the safety car pulled in, I had a good battle with Plu for third. We headed into the first corner and Plu locked up and went wide. I then went to try pass him on the inside, but he cut back across and I had to take avoiding action, which caused me to spin.
As soon as the safety car came in, we only had a few laps left, and I was really desperate to make a move on Jake. I managed to get a toe on the back straight and chuck it in on the last corner. Defended into the first corner, and then I just managed to pull a lead from there.
I got passed by Daniel into the last corner. He went down on the inside there, and the track being a little bit damp, I was hoping that we go in deep and I'd be able to do a switch back and go up the inside for the exit, but didn't quite work. There was a fair bit of grip there, so he was able to pull it up and get a nice exit. So good move by him.
Well, this time also I finished third, but I finished first in the rookie race too, and that kind of extended my lead in the rookie championship, which really helped a lot to know that I also lead the rookie championship. It's a good feeling to lead some championship.
Yeah, coming away with second is obviously not ideal, but I'm still happy with it. There's always something to learn, and every race look to improve. So there's great things to take away from this one and be better for the next one. So I'm happy.
Winning this race feels really good. Obviously, it's good to come towards the end of the season on a high, especially with all the downs we've had. And yeah, just to finally beat Jake, it feels really good.
Daniel Woodruff claims his first win of the season. It's another podium for Plu Kommarkul, who claims the 2014 Asia Cup Series Rookie Championship. For some of these drivers, the Asia Cup Series is their first stop as they graduate from karting and embark on a career of Formula Motorsports. Let's meet some of the drivers and find out what their true ambition is.
Hi, my name is Daniel Woodruff and I'm an 18-year-old Malaysian driving car number 16.
Hi, my name's Lewis Leeds.
I'm Michael, 18 from Germany.
Konnichiwa. My name is Takeru Muratomi. Asuka Muratomi. I'm 15 years. I'm from Japan.
My dream is to make it to the pinnacle of motorsport, whatever that may be.
My dream is to race professionally in F1 for Red Bull Racing.
Get a professional level, for example in the DTM, the German Touring Car Championship.
To drive Formula 1 World Champion. McLaren Formula Car.
Hi, my name is James Outer.
I'm Worawong Kommarkul.
My name is Kim Jong-tae.
Nikita Matsvin.
I'm from Mexico.
South Korean, and I'm from Hong Kong.
From Russia.
Thailand.
My dream is Formula 1 driver with Red Bull or Ferrari racing team.
My dream is to be a F1 World Champion one day.
Become a Mercedes Formula 1 driver.
Go to F1 and drive F1 car with Mercedes. I always dreamed of racing in every prestigious event around the world, every single one of them.
The Asia Cup weekend consists of 4 races spread out over 2 days. It's a brand new day at Sepang here, and let's find out how the drivers did in race 3.
Starting from second position today in the first race at Sunday. Made a really great start, went on to first position on the straights as Plu right of me got a bad start, and I could take the first position for corner 1 and I got out of corner 2.
Started race 3 today off P7, which is the furthest back I've ever started. It was very exciting racing, it was close. In the first corner we all came in there on the inside trying to defend and pass, and it was very, very tight.
But actually I made one kind of a mistake as I took my ideal line after I got some gap. Plu closed up to me again, he could even overtake me, and it was like an intense fight, but for just one lap I could take the lead back. I don't know exactly how Plu spun, but as the right corner came, I was on the inside and I could take him out a bit. He went out of the circuit a little bit. I could take the position.
The spin that I had, I'm not even sure who it is, but Azuka came apologizing after the race. It was really nice of him. He went half car past me, and then I gave him room or something, and then I ran into the apex, or he ran me into the apex or something. It wasn't his fault.
I got past Takeru to take P3 into turn 1, and then from there it was just about trying to hunt down the leaders. So Michael and Plu were in a really good battle. They were fighting together into the double right, and I saw the opportunity to get past Plu there on the inside. So after I took that, it was just about trying to close the gap to Michael.
the last laps have been about standing the pressure to not making a failure there, and I haven't done any failure there, and it was like, whoa, great. After crossing the finish line with Jake so close behind me, it was like really, like a stone dropping from your heart.
Yeah, good job to Michael for his first race victory this season. He definitely deserves it, but there's still one to go, so hopefully I can take it out.
Of course, I'm happy about a win. I mean, who's not happy about a win? It's so much better as you got so much bad luck yesterday that you won this time.
A great result for Michael Waldherr, who claims his maiden win of the 2014 AsiaCup Series season. Jake continues his podium streak as Takeru Muratomi finishes third. There's just one more race to go to round up the season, and here are the highlights from round 4.
I was pretty happy with the start. I got a nice launch off the line, and then the first few corners were going quite well as the tyres were coming in. And then just looked at the gap behind me and I saw Michael was there, and then there was a little break. So
I started race from second position. I did a really great start, but Jake eased it. Through the first corner I was nearly kind of close behind Jake, and while after a few corners already I was behind him, and I guess it was lap 2 where I could already overtake him, and that was like the tactical side, you know, it changed to my favor.
I started 5th, end of the first lap, I went up to 3rd. I had a pretty decent start and managed to pass up to 4th, and then somehow I went up to 3rd.
Michael had a good run coming into the last corner. After a couple of laps, he went for the pass there. And yeah, it just looked like he had the stronger car and was driving it quite well at the start. It was hard to sort of keep up. On the last lap there, I just did a really nice line through it, and Michael ran a little bit wide. From there, he was looking to defend, so I stayed out wide to just try and not give away that I was going for a pass.
I took the outside line. My problem was I locked up a bit.
Coming into the last corner when Michael was behind me, I was blocking as best I could, keeping it fair.
I made a better exit than him. Was immediately in the slipstream again, and I went out of the slipstream to the start finish.
His run was great coming out of the last corner, and then yeah, coming across the line, he was having a nice run. But I was just able to get him by I think 7 thousandths of a second, so really happy.
Finishing 3rd, it gets kind of old sometimes, but it's fine. Every time is different, and I'm happy with whatever I can take from the improvement and what comes out of the race.
It's well deserved, and I'm actually really happy about this superb racing.
This is the most exciting race I've been in for sure. I didn't see a possibility in winning it for quite a few laps there in the middle, but I just kept pushing and kept trying my hardest there and hitting the points I needed to, and consistency paid off in the end, and I was able to get Michael right at the end.
On the very last lap, Jake Parsons snatches victory to cap off his season with a win. Championship runner-up Michael Waldherr settles for second as rookie champion Kommarkul makes up the podium. And here's a quick look at how the final standings of the 2014 AsiaCup Series look like. 19-year-old Jake Parsons from Australia, the clear winner.
Yeah, it's been a great 2014 season. This is our second season doing Asia Cup, and every race is getting better and better. And at the end of the season, you see so much maturity, you see some great champions, you see their ideas and their dreams to get to Formula 1 all coming together, and it's just a fantastic feeling, like we're the fathers of Asian motorsport. I want to congratulate our 3 champions in Jake Parsons, Kommarkul from Thailand, and Kong Mi from Singapore. They've been fantastic ambassadors for the sport. They've encouraged other drivers to join in. We need lots more of young drivers, young talented drivers like this to go on and promote and talk about the series. Thank you very much to everybody. It's been a great season. All our fans, all our spectators, and in particular Jake for winning the overall championship.
After 12 rounds of racing, we finally have our 2014 champions, and on that note, it's time to say goodbye from AsiaCup